Welcome back. So in this lecture, we're going to talk about creating slides in either Keynote or PowerPoint and how to create your script by speaking to your outline. It's really simple to do, and you use the presenter notes function in either Keynote or PowerPoint. So creating slides for your lecture using either Keynote or PowerPoint is really easy and simple to do. You're going to take the outline that you've created in, say, Workflowy or Trello, and then you'll just create about 3 to 8 slides on average per each lecture. It depends on how many points you have to make. And you'll list the points as bullet points, and then if it's a voiceover only presentation, you'll just record your explanation of each slide and then export it as a movie. And then later on we'll show you how you can record yourself as a talking head, where you'll be explaining each point on each slide on video, and then you'll insert that into the slide. And it's a lot simpler than it sounds. So we'll show you the first one with the screencast now. Okay, so this is what Keynote for Mac looks like on their homepage. It's really simple software, very affordable. I think it's like under $100, and it's almost identical to PowerPoint. And PowerPoint is a little more expensive, but a lot of you, if you're PC owners, probably already have it installed. It's usually part of a package with Office. It's been years since I've used anything Microsoft, but I think it's usually pretty available. So what it looks like inside on a Keynote slide is just like this. These are the slides for the lecture we're doing right now. See? Pretty simple, dimple, easy to do. That's an image I'm not going to use. There's a mind map I might use. You guys might see that. And anyway, so if you want to add another, if you can use a word processor, you can use Keynote. You hit return, automatically creates a new bullet point, and you just say new line of info, and you just do another new line of info there. See? So simple. So, and then if we're going to go into the detail about how you record and so forth like that, but it's really easy to create your slides. I mean, to put in a image in a blank space, I'll just show you here. Copy, we'll get rid of it. You just go copy an image, whatever image you want, put the cursor inside, go control paste, boom, there it is. And the image automatically resizes in proportion. So if you want to make it bigger so that it fits, and it tells you when it's centered, and it's a really cool, easy to use program. Okay, to start out to create your Keynote slides, you would start with your outline. And here's a sample outline I did for a sample course, how to roast your own coffee. And it's pretty complete. It's got, introduction, sections, lectures, it's loaded with everything that you would need. So you would take this outline and you would take, like, for instance, this introduction lecture, and you would create a series of slides that went over these 3 points for the introduction lecture. And then you go to lecture 1 here and you do the same thing. These 4 points, you just create a series of slides to cover these. And then you can also, if you like things visually, you can map it out on mind map and just use that to guide you. Or what I like to do, especially if there's a lot of images or information or a lot of detail in a course, you can lay your course out from Workflowy, use this list to create this project. And it's really cool. We went over this before. You just put your lectures across the top and your sections, and then on each lecture you just put in each point that you're going to make as a card. There you go. Boom. And where you end up is on Keynote, and here's these slides that I made, and all I did was I just kept the Workflowy open or Trello open, and I just kept it open on an iPad next to my computer, and I just started creating these slides, just typing in the information, adding in the photo that was already in Trello. I've already saved it there, and there's another cool photo, so you can see that it works really well. Now if you want to just go ahead and jump right to a voiceover, you just click record and you hit the record button, and it gives you a countdown, and you just talk away and record your presentation, and then you can export it as a video. So it's really cool, really flexible, but we'll go into more detail on that in the recording lectures. So A really neat trick to use to kind of create a script on the fly is to create your lectures, create your points and your slides and so forth, and then do a first or second kind of practice reading through all your slides, and you'll explain each point naturally and so forth. And when you're happy with what you have, you can then go back and kind of write that out in the bottom in something called presenter notes that are at the bottom of the slides in Keynote or PowerPoint, and that becomes your script. And you can then use that to refer to and prompt you as you create your final recording that you're going to use for your lecture for your Udemy course. So inside of Keynote, you can fill in all of your different points and do a read through it, record it with your record slideshow function. It's really simple, really fast. And then when you're done, you can come back and listen to it and just type out your notes down below, your script of what you just said. So it's a natural script because you just filled in the information based on the bullet points that you put in, and then you go back and write down what you just said, and that becomes a nice natural script that you can practice. And you don't have to memorize it, but it kind of prompts you, reminds you of what you wanted to say on those key points, and then you'll do a final recording, whether just a voiceover recording, and you'll use this as your guide or word for word if you want. And it just makes life a lot easier, and it's a more natural way to create a script. Hi guys, I hope you're enjoying the course so far, and I want to ask you a big favor. Could you leave me a review? I would really appreciate it, and your opinion does matter, and it will help other students decide if they want to take the course or not. So to leave a review, you just go back to the main course page where your course is all set up and just click the Rate Course button in the top right corner. Or on the main page where all your courses are listed, you just click on the bottom right where it says Rate It, and that's all you need to do. Okay, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.